Just like silent now, just kind of mortified. Just like silent now, just kind of mortified.
I run over to, like, grab some water and shit to, like, clean that off of him.
What water?
Oh, yeah, it's mud, fuck. I guess
There's a mud bath, I guess, though. That could still...
That might be that might work.
Mud helped you last time when you had shit on you.
Yeah, I'm like... Yeah, okay, I guess I can't scoop up enough mud, so I'm, trying to drag him over as quickly as I can without touching the acid.
Yeah, no problem. You got it.
Is he clothed?
Yeah, he's clothed.
Well, actually, it might be a good idea to get those clothes off of him, though, because those are probably... Murray will turn aside and not...
Yeah, okay.
Walk. So
we get the acid-covered clothes off of him.
Yeah, well, once you've cleaned him off and all that, he just kind of sits up, suddenly. He's like, shakily, it's like, oh, God. I didn't think anyone would come.
Murray, still looking in the other direction. Of course we would come. We're adventurers. We'd never back down from the chance to save someone, which Bella interprets completely misses the obvious guilt there. Yeah, that's what we do. We're adventurers.
Yeah, we'd never avert our gaze from those in need.
Did you see the bodies? My God, one of them couldn't have been older than 16.
I was gonna say, when Murray, averted her eyes from the man to look elsewhere, did she catch sight of a hanging Lodi? Just...
She averts, yes, you can't avoid that. 100%.
Murray levels her scrap gun.
Wow.
No, what am I... No, we need to, treat Lodi with respect, She levels her fire lance at him.
Oh. I thought he was going to say, cut the fucking rope and just hope he lands on his head.
Thank you.
We'll burn him to death. Yeah. Fit for a king.
So yeah, he very slowly gets up, still shaking. It's like, I think I'll make my way back to Seneca now.
That's good, you get on.
I'm gonna see if I can get some people down here to ID these bodies.
Good man. Do you not want, Fizzwick's not thinking about his own mission, do you want us to escort you back? You're kind of...
You look hurt.
Yeah.
No, I should be fine.
Oh,
you look shaken, come on.
I'll just follow the shoreline.
Well, alright. If you're really sure.
Ask for... I've forgotten the name of our primary quest giver.
Death?
Hallett?
No, Hallett. Yeah, I just tell him, at the castle, ask for a man named Hallett. He'd be able to get some people down here.
Ask for death.
He was already doing that.
Death weren't coming.
Okay, very good. I will be sure to have, good adventuring. And he just kind of walks off, still shaking.
Imagine if this had been a different party that had the favor from death and everything, because I know there are quite a few of our characters who, in this situation a bit ago, hearing someone begging for death and having a favor from death would absolutely just
thought crossed my mind.
Take care of that.
Alright, so what do you do now? You're gonna make your way all the way to the journey?
Yeah,
Alright, okay, continue your journey
Keeping on.
to Angola. Alright. Yep, you just follow the roads through Flint Beach, pass through Hyrax Cove. Don't worry, the Dust Beast ain't there no more.
Nice.
And you see in the distance, a building, right about here, a very giant, brick building. As night does begin to fall.
Right.
I thought we were ending night for some reason.
Now, we can do this now. Nighttime. Seems like the right time for a prison break-in. or we can do this, or we can get some shut-eye and think about this.
I think now, because it's night, they're gonna least I think because of the dreams of it being night.
Fuck. What did
Are
you
you
do,
okay?
Eric?
Are you
What did
okay?
you do?
I stretched.
I feel like every time we have a game, you hurt yourself at some point physically.
It's true.
It's night. They're gonna be more dreary.
One of you has binoculars, right?
Yeah, I think Murray does.
Binocs. Yeah, Murray has binocs.
Yeah, so Murray takes those out and, conferring with his look. So, do you know exactly where this guy is?
No.
It's
That he's in
looking with your binocs. There's it's a pretty big structure, and there are plenty of guards all dressed in that mandala garb. You recognize it as the same garb that those mandala knights who attacked you with fucking Bird Boy. They're the same. The one who cut off your arm. They're in that same.
Those fuckers.
Yeah.
What's the
Get up.
terrain like around the prison?
It's very craggy. There's just the road is littered with a lot of sharp rocks, and you notice actually a few oddly colored rocks as well that seem to have been put there intentionally.
Ooh.
Yeah. And there are also lights on top of the prison shining around.
Like
Spotlights.
searchlights? Okay.
Yeah, searchlights.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's totally awesome.
So, this place is off the bloody books. It's fucking huge. I wasn't told where he was in this prison, only that he was in there.
So Murray, so we definitely want to use death to get us out of there.
That's... Unless we go back to that suggestion and just ask Death to take out everyone in the prison. That might be a bit too big, and I think that would weigh on us a little bit.
I don't think he's willing to do that.
So Murray, might be a good idea to talk to him first, make sure get everything ready.
All right, I'll do that now. I wonder if Death's going to be annoyed that I just ring him up to check the terms and conditions.
Well, or make arrangements, because, if not necessarily Thistlewick is the one with him, when, if we don't, we'll probably, because Thistlewick can, cut through stuff, which is a useful breaking skill.
So what's the question?
In any case.
What's the question to ask here? Is it just
Well,
but we should make arrangements so it's fast, so we don't have to call them up. Hey, are you guys ready? Yeah. Just when we next activate the charm, get us out of there.
Just tap, and we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right.
Be casual, Def. Hey, buddy, and he's asleep, and he's what the fuck do you want?
And also ask, would it count as a favor to know exactly where he is in the prison?
Yeah, because that was your last favor, though, wasn't it? To know.
My
what
last favor
happened
was to know to know the person who got me out and whether they were dead.
Never mind.
So,
Sorry.
yeah. So yeah, I tap the bone charm, bring up Death.
All right. The chill goes down your spine, and all around you is black void, except for your little island of flint.
Could I drag the people with me? Could I?
Yeah.
Alright,
They're with you.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And Death is sitting on top of a rock that you're leaning against. Yo.
Hey, I've got the favor, but I don't want to activate it now.
Okay.
We're about to break into that prison. When I give a signal, could you just pull us out as we need to go?
Yeah, I should be able to do that. Do you want? Is there anyone you don't want me to bring with you if I do?
Well, anyone outside of this group and the man we're saving in there, and I get sorry, I've got to recollect the name.
But Death has showed him to us before. Death should know.
Yeah, and the man I inquired about last time, but I do have to get that name besides, because I have forgotten it, and I'm looking at my notes for it. I'm former shooter.
Manaka Patna.
Manaka partner, yeah.
I see. That's a clever use of your request, and it is within my great power.
Perfect. We don't know where he is in the building, so would it count as a favor to ask where he is?
Yes.
In a cell.
Well,
It's
alright.
like, he just kind of think. Well, he kind of scratches his head. If you want my advice, I'd look for cells.
Yeah. Thank you, Def. We'll find him on our own.
Very well.
Oh,
And is that all?
that's pretty much it from me.
Righto. And he nods, and you're transported back to your dimension.
Favors are a hell of a thing, aren't they?
Where did you go?
You went with him.
I was having a chat.
Oh, we did? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. You were with him.
Jesus
What
Christ.
did you want to ask something, Damien?
Will I... will I ever lose my virginity with Murray?
Murray can answer that question.
Why? You never know. Definitely. Look, Damien is not that bad of a guy.
Alright, so there you go. You're gonna break in under cover of night or wait till morn?
We should probably do this by night.
Yeah.
I say night.
Alright,
Yeah.
we're doing this tonight then. We get to Manaka Partner, we activate the bone charm, and he pulls us all out. And
Alright.
yeah.
So Murray, like, alright, now I'm good at this sort of sneaky stuff. And then, Murray turns to the, shiny gold Bella. You're a little conspicuous, so sorry about this. And Murray just grabs Bella and stuffs her into her bag.
Whoa.
Wait, are you saying... Wait, Murray's good at sneaking?
Yes, and Bella is a bit conspicuous. So we're cloaking Bella. You hear muffled shouts of protest from Bella.
Now, this is a thing. It's already kind of come to this, but they've only been after me. But after we do this, if anyone does spot us, you're going to be wanted by, well, an organization that has that. I say, pointing to the prison. So, yeah, want to disguise yourselves, or, I don't know, balaclava, masks, anything?
I mean, Damien's got hood, so he can just sort of pull it down further above his head.
Murray, could change her skin tone, I guess.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
What?
And besides, to everyone else, all fish folk look the same anyway.
Hey,
What will I be doing in this?
Helping us break in. Sneaky.
Yeah, you have some sneaky deaky stuff.
Sneaky breaky.
Does Damien have anything that would let us, find the guy? Does he have any, moves that would, that just occurred to me?
Like casing the joint, or studying it, or
Something.
whatever.
Stakeout, maybe, or
Stakeout just
yeah.
lets you discern realities with int without having to interact.
Even so, though, that is
Without having to
scope
interact
out a
with
place.
it,
You
yeah.
might be able to, determine where, from the outside, determine, what wing of the prison we should be looking at.
yeah. I mean,
Alright.
Yeah.
that sounds like the most useful.
Alright, go ahead. You'll spend an hour looking at it, but roll int.
Given those banal.
But you should. Nope. Nope.
Wow.
No
Wow.
such luck. But you weren't interacting with it, so there's no
I leveled up.
downside.
Hey, if there's
You sure did.
if there's anything that's good like that,
You haven't leveled up yet. Yeah, I have to make camp to level up. Yeah, so bring that level down one notch, sir.
if there's any consolation here, it's just that it's proof that Damien has never been arrested before.
Well, you don't know that for sure.
If he has, he's completely forgotten about prisons.
It might be a different layout.
Or maybe he's just repressing that memory.
Alright, so we're going in kind of blind then. That's the greatest prison break plan of all time.
This sounds very, very in character.
If we can sneak past one Dwarven Beastmaster, we can do a prison break-in.
Damien, you don't have jaunt, do you?
He does.
Oh,
he
he
can
does?
shadow.
That
He
could
can shadow step if he wants.
That could be really useful
do.
for us.
When you whisper words of passage and step into the shadows of darkness, do. You reappear a few meters from your intended destination. You reappear several seconds later. You leave something behind when you disappear.
Well, so Damien can shadow step, Thistlewood can cut through anything, and Ray can unlock any lock. So that and Bella's small.
I think Jolt is definitely it's my last one I picked, so it's good.
All right.
Who wants to go first?
Ray should lead the way, I'm thinking.
I think I should be near the back of the group then as the least stealthy, or...
I'll be in the middle. You go behind me.
Alright.
Okay.
I think that makes sense.
The only thing I'm concerned with is traps. Because I'm thinking some of these rocks could potentially be traps.
The thing there is, Neo, I open that and then I immediately click off so we don't get Tabletop of Twats destroyed. So just if when we're looking at this in the future, we can just go, play Mission Impossible theme here for yourself.
So yeah, Murray takes point. I don't know. Is there something I should roll for traps? Discern realities, I guess.
Like a wisdom check to notice traps.
Or to... Well, Murray has noticed these rocks that seem out of place.
Alright, so that means someone's gonna have to discern themselves some realities.
Actually, could this work spout
Or,
lore?
yeah, or in the case of one magical boy, they could spout lore.
Let's do it.
A magic boy.
I'm a magic boy.
Wow, something interesting. It's up to us to make it useful.
Okay, something interesting. Let's see. You know that magic can be stored. Mandala taught you how to, focus your magic through a blade, but they also taught you that you can store your magic in objects for later use. Fun facts. You got that off of a Snapple cap.
Very useful Snapple cap.
That's just what spouting lore is. You just take out a Snapple and just... Let's see.
It's like tin. Alright, we just gotta cut the power. I don't know why I've liked the idea of just cutting the power a lot lately, but...
Hey, why not?
Clearly.
But yeah, I share that with the group, so magic can be stored elsewhere.
Alright, but so yeah.
We're here at step one of the break-in, the field before the prison. How are you gonna approach this? There's sharp rocks, there's some, noticeably just, all black objects dotted around it.
Well, probably avoiding the black objects. Murray can, be stealthy for free. She doesn't have to roll. There's plenty of objects and shadows.
Yeah.
The other people might be, and Murray...
The searchlights are shining around, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, as you know, they're not. Well, even with floodlights, there are still objects to hide. But
Yeah.
regardless, if there's moving searchlights, there are plenty of shadows too. Murray, like I said, has just stuffed Bella into her bag.
Yeah.
Bella is completely she's hidden, but also useless right now.
Oh, there is one road leading into the prison, but it's from the front, but that's the only way to avoid the field.
How well lit is the road?
It's not very lit at all right now because there's no transportation right now.
You want to approach to the main gate?
Although it's approaching to the main gate, but the searchlights do shine over it on their sweep.
Well, Bella could, still use shadows. I don't know. It's more the rest of you that's the issue, or not Bella, Murray.
How are each of you approaching this, basically?
I'm following whatever Damien is doing. I'm mimicking his steps.
Alright.
Damien is doing very long, very campy steps, just so he can annoy Thesauric to doing... No, of course not.
I imagine we're just sticking into the outcroppings so that blocking sight.
I'm thinking we're really sort of trying to stay as close to the walls as possible, and sort of very, very keeping as little as possible. We're keeping no sound. We're keeping to the walls.
The problem is getting to the walls of the prison.
Yeah, we're in a field before we've even gotten there. And there's outcroppings and such, and searchlights doing sweeps. We haven't closed the distance to the walls.
Regardless, so for you, it's going to be best to just hide behind an obstacle. Wait for the searchlight pattern to not be on us, then move to the next one. Typical stealth game stuff.
Are there lots of rocks and all that we can hide?
There are. The issue is that scattered amongst the rocks are rocks with a bunch of magic in them that we're not sure what the actual functionality of those is.
And the magic is stored up, and I suggested cutting the power to them, but that doesn't really make much sense at the moment. I don't want to slice through one of them. I just we should just ignore them and try and keep our distance.
Would this count actually as a very short perilous journey?
I'm not sure. I don't know, stretching it a bit, honestly.
Well, it's a way to result, someone scouting ahead, someone navigating.
Point of jolts, or would this not be?
I'm making something right now, don't worry. Let's... Alright.
Oh, man.
Alright, so, right here. This inner box, this is the prison. This outer box, this is the field. And right now, you guys are looking out at it from over here.
Okay.
Yeah. And, hold on.
So we're in the outer box being scanned by spotlights, and we're trying to get into the inner box. And I'm saying all this out loud because I just had to cut the recording and start it again.
And right here is the main road leading to the prison. Right. Everything around it is all sharp rocks, black objects, and who knows what.
So, do what Murray said. I'd suggest Damien, stick behind cover, and then when the searchlights, sweep past, when you're in their blind spot, you go for the next bit of cover, and we slowly creep our way up.
That sounds fun.
This is very methodical. So you know what I'll give you? I'll give you a defy danger with intelligence.
Alright,
I'm good on that.
Yeah, I'm good too.
And I'll also let you aid and assist each other if you want.
Do all of us have to make that aside from Bella, who's...
Murray can do what she wants. This is all just... If Murray has a different way she wants to approach this, then that's just fine.
I'm gonna go with the methodical approach and int it up. Please, for the love.
Well, could Bella, God damn it, could Murray, aid or aid the other two, just, like, she's doing hers and just, like, showing them, the path. Like, her stalker abilities aren't supernatural, she's just really good at it. So just, could I aid or interfere just by, sneaking and showing off, basically?
Sure, I'll let you do that.
Is that... is that 2 different rolls? One for each?
Do you have the same amount of bonds for each?
I do.
Then, you know what? I'll let you roll... wait, how many bonds do you have? Like
1 with each.
1. Okay, I'll let you roll a 2d6 plus 2 for both of them.
Okay. Oh, look at
There you
Nice.
go. All right, and you're not at risk if they fuck up.
Alright,
Awesome.
so I'm rolling my int +1 unless you're interfering for any reason. Oh, that was
All right,
fucking
you
perfect.
got yourself a 10. All right, Damien, now you just got an int.
All right, here he goes. Here he goes. I'm closing my eyes. Is it good?
You got a 10.
you
There
did.
you go. There you go.
It's a good thing Murray.
Perfect.
It's a good thing Murray's so talented and helpful.
All right, so what's your entry point? Just ping it.
Okay, I
Where are
say
you getting to?
like along here, like we sort of
It's funny.
go.
Sorry, I'm eating. It's funny. I was thinking of that.
All right.
That.
Alright,
All right.
I see no reason to disagree.
Are there like barred windows?
There are iron bar windows, but they're too high up to actually peer into.
Okay, Murray's gonna like put her ear to the wall, and I can roll for this if you want. It doesn't really matter. I don't get experience on a miss, and on a miss, I can ask the question that I want. She's gonna like basically go to every room and try and listen. Listen for heartbeats, whatnot.
All right.
Try and find if someone's.
Yeah, discern you some realities.
Oh,
Bella, it's our fault. I'm sorry. It's you did nothing wrong.
regardless, on a miss can still ask that question. She's looking for a room with no one in it, basically.
There's one right over here.
Okay. You know what? Hey, we have someone good for this. So there's Murray listens. Says, all right, there shouldn't be anyone in here. She unzips her duffel bag. Takes out Bella, who's quite cross with Murray. Like, all right, Bella, your time to shine.
Hey,
Check out that room. And tosses Bella up to the window, and Bella stands in it. What does Bella see inside?
Looks like it looks like some kind of office. There's it's pretty neatly kept. There's some paperwork on the desk that hasn't been gone over. The door seems locked from the inside.
Bella flies down and reports this, and Murray, what was the name of the guy we were?
Manaka partner, thinking of checking the paperwork.
Yeah, try and see if you can find that guy where he's located.
All right.
So Bella goes back. What do you want me to roll for this?
No, she's just poring over the papers.
Yeah. Looking for maybe a map with the prisoners.
She can't find where he's located, but there is paperwork scheduling his execution.
Ooh. Nice.
Ooh.
Is there at least a map of the interior?
Wait, when is the execution listed for? Just, if we're on the night of it, that'll be bad.
I'm really sorry about that. My brother lives right next to me and just keeps coming over and saying, oh, can I get some money? It's
It's listed for tomorrow.
Okay, well, good thing we did it tonight.
But is there a map of the prison, fire escape routes, that sort of thing?
Yes, there is a map listing fire escapes.
Nice. So could we see that map?
I don't have it drawn out.
Okay, but so at least we,
Yes.
Bella, just fuck it. Well, Bella just takes it.
All right.
Shows it to people more geographically minded than her.
Uh-huh.
So now the question is, do we want to enter this way?
That is a good question.
It does seem that this office is directly connected to a line of cells, a cell block.
Okay. Murray's thinking, and raise a finger. It might be a good idea if we just let a bunch of people out. Cause a distraction. People don't know who we were specifically targeting. When we find our guy, we teleport out. But regardless of that, give us some cover, maybe.
I don't know,
but that could also raise an alarm earlier than it otherwise would. Is the downside?
I don't know why. I was thinking you were saying let's cause a riot. No, I could get behind that.
I can get behind that, but you're right, it'd raise the alarm. Let's check. I take a look at the map quickly, and I do look for any if there's any kind of death row or execution, where a place people are put to wait when they're about to be executed.
Ooh, there's a good idea.
It can be dangerous. It can be very dangerous.
Yeah.
Probably not good.
There is a death row.
Where are we relative to it? Can you put it on the block relative to?
You know what? Hold on. I am currently building something.
Okay.
That you're gonna want to see.
It's fun to see you make the map as we're actually doing this as well.
Well, you're not seeing me make the map.
Yes.
Somewhere.
You get what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I should have done this before we started.
Okay, no, that's you picking up.
Why are you singing the Mission Impossible?
Because it's a good theme.
That is highly debated.
It's not highly debated.
Sorry, I'm just being a dick.
Okay, that's big enough. Since you have a map, I just got to draw all of it out.
Ooh.
That's something.
You are here.
We are there?
You are here. This is the room that Bella was looking at. And death row would be right over here.
Right, okay then.
Let's have a dungeon, boys.
Nice.
Let's have a bit of a dungeon.
I mean, yeah, we are in a prison, so hey, why not?
So, first order of business, how are the rest of you getting in?
Well, Damien could shadow step in, but for Murray and Thistlewick,
I just need to get to the iron-barred window and I can cut my way in.
Could you theoretically cut your way in just through the wall? I mean...
It depends how thick it is and whether, the room is raised.
I could, I'm fine getting in, hopefully, if I roll.
The room is not raised, you are at floor level right now.
Alright, well, we can cut a hole in the wall, but the moment that's harder to cover up than putting some iron bars somewhat back in place. They might miss. Let's go through the wall.
Well, I don't know, we could go through the window, you could stand on Murray's shoulders and cut it open.
Alright, I'm gonna pull the iron bars.
Alright.
Should I roll int for that?
Sure. I'll let you wind slash it.
Well, I want to be up there to do it kind of precisely.
Alright.
We're doing, just kind of making sure they don't drop and clatter immediately.
Alright, Murray, roll strength.
I'm gonna roll int first, regardless. I don't know whether you were joking or not. I'd believe you weren't.
I was not. There you go. Murray's holding you fine, and you do it just fine.
Yeah.
There you go. Just very precision cut the bars in.
Yeah.
All right, so Murray, then like hoists Thistlewick in so he can climb through. Bella gives a little bit of help keeping him steady.
Yeah. And now you're gonna have to hoist Murray up, so
Well, I was gonna say, or Damien and Thistlewick can both.
Yeah.
Because Damien can then jaunt inside.
Or Cat's Grace.
Or Cat's Grace, that's true. Yeah.
That's a lot easier.
Thank you for doing my job for me.
So yeah, between the two of us, we're trying to lift Murray in.
Yeah, that's fine. The two of you do that fine.
Race because I feel like
Yeah, it better be.
No prob. No. Just roll so that Murray doesn't fall down and in a wacky and hilarious position on top of
think
Damien.
Murray just gets
Hang on, you said Shadow Step?
No.
No.
Cat's Grace.
Cat's Grace. Yeah, your Cat's
Just
Grace.
jump up to the window.
Because I don't have Shadow Step.
Yeah, it's jaunt. It's jaunt is what we're talking about.
Yeah, sorry. That's why I was confused, because like, wait, I don't have... Okay, yeah, Cat's Grace. I want to just jump the whole building.
There you go. All right. So yeah, you're all in.
Can't believe we're keeping a place like this. I'm like,
Are we all together?
yeah,
Yes.
we're all in an office.
All right, Murray stands at the door, puts her ear to it, sees if she can hear anyone, in the hallway. Like, obviously there are people in the cells, but is there anyone, on patrol?
You hear footsteps on patrol.
What do we do about this? Hey, maybe if Damien were to jaunt into one of the cells, and then, like in such a way that the guard, and then surprise attack the guard. Oh, wait, is it just one set of footsteps?
Yes, one set.
I think, yeah, it's one set. I mean, if you really want me to try, I could sort of get behind him.
Yeah, if we try and do that, essentially. Ray will give you the Nightsider's key if you do that, so you can unlock this.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah. Are we good with this plan?
I'm
Let's
good
give
with
it a
it.
try. Okay. All right.
First, I don't know if I will roll for this because this is more specific than normal. No, never mind. That's too much. Can I roll to try and figure out if there's an empty cell? That's kind of.
Nah, that's stretching it. You're stretching your ability.
Okay, yeah. All right, but Damien gets the Nightsider's key.
All right.
Right. Okay.
You don't have the upgraded jaunt, do you? Translocate.
It's just John.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. I'm closing my eyes. Deep breaths.
7.
Okay.
All right. So you gotta choose one, Damien.
I would recommend you leave something behind. The other two are too get you spotted.
I leave something behind when I disappear.
All right. You leave behind the paralyzing hand mirror. Now Thistlewick can't move because you looked at it.
Nice.
Actually, no. You do leave behind the paralyzing hand mirror, though.
No, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I just leave behind the hand mirror. That's it.
Yeah. It just kind of drops to the floor when you shadow step.
Oh, that's a shame. That might have actually been. I forgot we had that though.
That's why I had him leave it. That's really powerful to have for a stealth character.
I mean, you guys can pick it up, so yeah, any of you can have that at the moment. Yeah, go on. Okay, so I leave that behind.
While
Where do
Damien's
you
doing
step
this, though,
Murray is silently unlocks the door and gets ready to spring into action.
Right.
And
Where do you step?
The door.
Yeah. Where do you step to, Damien?
Trying to. I want to say, like, we want to get into the cell, was it?
Get into one of the cells so a guard, so a guard might not see you or might not suspect you.
Yeah,
won't notice. So, like, teleport to, like, the back of a cells while the guard is on patrol.
Definitely, like, sort of want to get into one of the cells, like, towards like one of the inner walls. It's kind of like if they're walking down, they don't see me.
All right, which one?
Where are we again currently? Because
we're in.
Beat me. Okay.
We're in here.
Yeah.
And these, I'm moving my. And these are all the cells, correct?
Yeah. So just ping which one you want to be in.
I want to be here.
All right. You do so. You pop out of a shadow at the back wall of that cell. There is an inmate sleeping on the floor, and the guard walks right past it over here. The guard's right here at the moment.
It's gonna be a nice night for you. No, I'm joking. Yeah. Ooh, interesting.
So he just walked past?
Yeah, he just walked past.
Okay.
He walked past me. He didn't find me.
Yeah.
So I would, just wait for his next patrol and then misericord that bench.
I'm assuming you're gonna Nightsider's key out of the cell.
Oh, it's up to Damien.
Or you could just try and unlock it yourself. I mean,
I can try and unlock it.
Well, no, my point was, does he attack the guard from the cell, or does he get up behind him and then attack? Which, that would probably be easier.
if you get up behind him and attack, then
I really don't think attacking from the cell is going to be best.
Alright.
Like, I'm assuming you managed to stick an arrow in him from, like, such an angle through bars. That'd be a tricky one.
I could. I don't think it's impossible to do that.
I'm playing out his patrol in real time.
Yeah, I appreciate that detail.
It's like the scene in Breaking Bad.
Real immersion. Okay, alright, can I stick an arrow in him while I'm here?
From an angle like that, you're gonna have to roll
as
to do
he
it.
passes. He's on a reliable.
Well, I'll tell you what. You're gonna have to call it as soon as he walks by you. That's the challenge here.
Wow.
Now.
Nice.
I'm rolling.
You got him.
Alright,
Does Damien yell now?
Let's see.
That shouldn't be damage, should it?
No, you got Misericord. Yeah.
okay, alright, fuck it, yeah.
So that's an instant 8 damage.
Yeah, because I was aiming.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
Yeah, get him in the shoulder. It's like, ah! He's alive. It's like, what the?
No,
he takes out his sword.
The door opens and Murray is gonna lunge out and try and ambush. He's caught off guard. He
Alright.
Then attack inside. Can I do that?
Yeah, sure.
I'm taking a defensive
13.
stance.
Alright, and then strength. Ooh, that is choose 2, I believe? Or is that choose... No. Oh no, that's choose 3. Alright, so... deal plus 1d8 damage. You or an ally take plus 1 forward against the target. And I'm gonna say the target loses something they are carrying. So...
Alright.
Wow. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think he's alive.
You just rushed right through him, you just barreled, he just without losing any momentum, he just exploded as soon as you came in contact with him. He loses his sword, I guess.
Nice. He loses his life. That's what
he loses his head.
Yeah.
There you go.
Did that jar any of the prisoners?
There you go. Yeah, a few of them are jolt awake. Also, we're gonna change his color to make sure. There you go. That's how you know he's dead.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna, make whispery, like finger over mouth to the prisoners, like shh, and hold up a key, like, hey, be quiet, and we'll unlock your cage.
They quickly understand.
I do look the prisoners over. Is there anyone there I recognize? Any former students, teachers, just random criminal elements and such.
Let's see. Let me think, actually. Ooh, I'll tell you who you recognize. You remember when I sent you that fake thing for Tarrant? Do you remember the high captain of the guard? Balsara Parker. Yeah, his first major bust is in one of these cells, kind of shivering.
Okay.
You recognize he was kind of, you recognize him from that case.
I'm a little concerned.
Okay, but as we start unlocking the cells, Murray is gonna, in hushed tones, talk to the prisoners. All right. In that office, the bars on the window are down, and you can get out. But there are a lot of guards on patrol right now. In a little while, we're going to cause a distraction. So, once you hear an alarm go up, then you run. Wait until then, otherwise you're immediately going to get seen and caught. Wait for the distraction. If it's been, like an hour and there hasn't been a distraction, we died or something, who cares? Then do what you want. But I'm advising you strongly, wait until the alarm goes up before you try and make it out of here.
He nods very slowly.
Alright. And then let's... Alright, so this big room, does the map say what it is?
It's a guard room.
Guard room. Ooh, are there people in it?
Yes. You definitely hear some chatter.
About how much? Like...
6 people.
Okay.
Tell you what, actually, this cell here, how thick is the wall between these two rooms?
Not thick enough to withstand a vorpal. A void edge, if that's what you're asking.
So, Murray, can you hear anyone through that wall?
Can I?
And what's that room listed as?
This room here is the cafeteria.
Where is Death Row, by the way? Is that
this is Death Row. This is Death Row.
I figured.
Yeah.
So we could. I feel cafeteria might be a safer bet, but depends on what your ears hear.
Roll.
What do your fish ears?
Yeah. Roll discern realities.
That's a 9.
And your question, I'm assuming, is...
Yeah, life forms.
Alright, yeah. There are 2 people in there.
Roughly where?
On opposite sides of the cafeteria.
Opposite sides? Ways?
Yeah, like here and here, opposite corners. And they are, patrolling.
Are they patrolling, above or on level?
One's above, one's on level.
Okay.
They're patrolling, like that, clockwise.
Hmm. So, which way do you think's better, guard room, or do you think we should void edge into the cafeteria?
The cafeteria. If they're on patrol, this might be tricky, but the one that's on level, oh no, but they're on opposite sides, aren't they? So they would see if we attacked one.
It's a conundrum. Maybe we should time it so I vorpal through the wall and stab him in the head.
No, that's what I was saying, but the other one the one on the upper level would see that. is the issue. When the one on the lower is on the side, the other one is going to be on this side. So we could do it when the upper guy was anywhere here, but if he's there, then the other guy's going to be, too far away from us. It is the issue.
I have an idea. Actually, no. It won't work. Sorry. Because no matter what way you look at it, they're always in sight of each other.
Yeah, that's the greater issue. What we might be able to do is, by the way, we should give back that mirror to Damien.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
I mean, it's fine if any of you want to hold on to it, but alright.
No, yeah, but you deserve it. What we could do is try and coordinate Damien jaunting to up here while we vorpal through and attack this guy.
Where?
The guy here. Damien goes, to the far side, upper, and then we attack the guy on level when he's by us through the wall.
Let's do that. Let's go with that plan. We're going to vorpal through to the cafeteria. We're going to cut the guy on the lower floor. The guy on the upper floor, that's Damien's. Stab, because you can get up there fast.
If I land this successfully, but yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably better than going through the guard room.
I will try to.
Alright.
So that's another int roll, I think.
Yeah, so I'm waiting just for Murray to give me the signal.
I'm gonna aid or interfere, with his timing on this, show with my hand, I'm helping Thistlewick, I can't really help Damien. Or can I? Because I'm telling the timing to both of them.
I'm saying, do you want me to do my thing first, and then you go?
We're doing them at the same time, essentially, I think.
Because I'm going to cut a hole.
Yeah, I'll let you do that. I'll let you aid both of them at the same time.
Okay.
2d6 plus 2. Yeah.
Okay, I'm keeping.
That's
all right. There you go.